In just 30 seconds, Barron Trump humiliated a journalist so badly, the entire room fell into dead silence. It started as just another high-profile gala, cameras flashing, reporters hungry for their next big headline, but no one was prepared for what happened when a smug journalist decided to take a cheap shot at Donald Trump right in front of his son. Barron, usually quiet and reserved, stepped forward, and what he said next left the entire press corps stunned. This is the moment when Barron Trump shut down a journalist so hard he was forced to apologize on live TV. It all happened at an elite charity event in New York City. The room was filled with powerful figures, but the press had their eyes locked on one person, Barron Trump. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches, towering over most in the room, Barron walked in with quiet confidence. That's when David Carlson, a well-known journalist from the Liberty Gazette, saw an opportunity to publicly humiliate the son of Donald Trump. With cameras rolling and microphones pointed at Barron, Carlson smirked and said, "Barron, your father is known for bending the truth." I guess that runs in the family? Laughter. Smirks. Reporters exchanged knowing glances. But Barron? He didn't flinch. His expression stayed calm, his icy blue stare locked onto Carlson. And then he responded, "Mr. Carlson, it's funny how people who claim to stand for truth are the first to twist it. My father built an empire, led a nation, and stood up to an establishment that wanted him silenced. Meanwhile, you sit behind a keyboard, twisting words to fit your agenda." The laughter stopped. The room fell silent. Carlson shifted uncomfortably, but Barron wasn't finished. "You call him a liar, but let's talk about lies. Your network ran false stories about him for years. You edited interviews, pushed fake narratives, and called it journalism. So tell me, Mr. Carlson, when was the last time you reported something without an agenda?" Gasps filled the room. Reporters lowered their microphones. Carlson, who had been so sure of himself just moments ago, suddenly looked visibly shaken. Desperate to save face, he let out a nervous chuckle. "Well, I was just making an observation." But Barron wasn't done. "No, you were making a snide remark, hoping I wouldn't push back. I get it. It's easy to take cheap shots when my father isn't in the room. But unlike you, I don't need a teleprompter to speak the truth." The crowd erupted. Reporters gasped. Some even smirked, knowing Carlson had just been completely outclassed. Carlson, now red-faced and sweating, swallowed his pride. He stammered, then cleared his throat. I didn't mean any disrespect. I apologize if my words came off the wrong way." An apology. A full public apology to Barron Trump. Barron gave a small nod, his towering frame making the moment even more powerful. And before walking away, he left the press with one final statement. "If you're going to call out my father, do it with facts, not headlines designed to sell outrage." Mic drop. The room was dead silent. Within minutes, the exchange exploded online. Social media went wild. Barron Trump just destroyed a journalist in under 30 seconds. Carlson thought he was being clever. Now he's trending for all the wrong reasons. Whether you support Trump or not, you have to admit, this was incredible. Barron Trump, a figure who had stayed out of politics for years, had just made a thunderous debut. Not through a speech, not through a campaign, but through one powerful moment of raw, unfiltered truth. And the world was left in shock. What do you think of Barron's response? Drop a comment below.